promoted them so many years and promoting their records, but there was one record, you know, besides Satisfaction, I made famous for the songs, called Honky Tonk Woman. You know the record?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you know it? You do? Okay. What happened is, when the boys recorded Honky Tonk Woman, I heard the record, and I says to Meg Keefe and Charlie Watts and Bill Wyman at that time, you know, I said, look, I said, this thing is not gonna fly. They said, why is it going to fly? What do you mean? I said, the station's not going to play it. I don't care about the station. I said, you don't care about the stations? I said, well, the station, radio's the one that made this, okay? I got to the radio, and we got to the world, I said. And because it wasn't for the radio and the media, the public and the world would not know about a record. That's why we made history with the Beatles, the Stones, and all that, you know? So, and they said, what's wrong with it? I said, there's a lyric, Lay the Divorcee. Is that correct? Lay the Divorcee. Well, let me tell you, for me to get around to that record, it was a good record. I had to do something with it. So now I go up to a radio station, they turn me down. And once one station bans the record, the whole country bans the record. And this station was in New York, ABC New York at that time. So when I took the record up there, and the program director's there, the music director there, and he says, Peter, he says, Lay the Divorcee. We can't play this record. I says, wait a minute. It's not Lay the Divorcee, it's Play the Divorcee. So they said, Peter, what do you mean played? Listen to the record again. I said, please, I'm telling you, Joe. I said, Joe Borg, I was the program director at that time. I said, I told you, Joe, it's played, right? So he said, let's get in the legal department. 2 lawyers from the legal department come in. I said, uh-oh, how am I gonna move these guys? Attorneys, right? So what happens, they come in at about 4:15, and they said, look, he says, look, if you could prove to us it's Play the Divorcee, we'll put it on. He says, we hear Lay, whatever it is. He said, but I said, how could I prove it to you? I'm talking about the lawyers now. Forget about the guys with the station, the disc jockeys or the program directors. He says, well, bring me back the lead sheet. At least 100 copies of the lead sheet. Well, I can't bring out the original lead sheet. At that time, in the 70s, we didn't have Kinko's, Xerox machines. We had mimeograph machines. So what happened? I get the lead sheet, I changed from Lay to Play. When I changed it from Lay to Play, from 10 different typewriters, I got it so close, I mimeographed the thing 100. I timed it, 4:45, I get right to the station to see the lawyers. They want to go home. They don't want to know about Play, Lay, and all that. So they said, you got it? I said, yeah, it's okay, Joe, it's a good program. They made it a pick of the week the following week and became a #1 record all over the world.
Yep.
Give me those arms.